Hello, my Y4P warriors, and welcome to this chair yoga practice. Today is stretchy chair yoga. So a really great opportunity to lengthen the muscles, breathe some oxygen into the muscles, and help release any tension in the body. Of course, we are going to be supported by our chair, so get yourself comfortable. I've propped my feet up on a blanket. Sometimes I just find that it's more comforting to have the feet a little bit higher than the ground is on this particular chair. So feel free to do the same. Bring your bottom to the back of the chair, allow the back body to rest, and an invitation to close the eyes. Let's take a moment to tune in. Notice how the breath feels for you today. Connecting to our lovely breathwork, free medicine, a tool that is available to all of us. Help soothe the nervous system, to help us feel this sense of calm. Take a moment to notice any pain that you can feel in the body, any areas that are a little achy, tension, perhaps feeling a little bit restricted mobility-wise. And of course, any areas where you've got more targeted pain, be it a symptom of your condition. Making a mental note of those different areas. You might even want to consider the sensations of pain that you're feeling and the level of pain. And then using the power of your breath, perhaps even visualizing sending the breath to that space. Long, nourishing breaths in. Soft, surrendering breaths out. Let's start with a relaxed body, as relaxed as we can make it. Uncurl the toes, relax the leg muscles, soften the knee joints. Sit bones connected to your chair, equally distributing weight one way and the other. Hips pointing forwards, tailbone slightly tucked, just so you can feel that lift free to the pelvic area. Abdomen hugging in, chest and heart space lifted. Shoulders relaxed down and away from the ears. Shoulder blades hugging in together. Slight tuck of the chin so you can extend through the back of the neck. Inhale, draw the chin to the chest. Breathe into the back of the neck. Exhale, gently tilt the head to the left. Left ear hovers over left shoulder. Stretching into the right side of the neck, breathing into this space. You can stay where you are, or you might want to lift the left hand, gently place it on top of the head. So you're not pushing the head down, you're just allowing the natural weight of the hand to sit on top. A further option, you might want to extend that right hand out to the right. Breathing into the neck, breathing into the shoulders, into the arm. Notice if there's any tension here, pulling sensations. Let's take one more breath in together. If you've extended the right hand, bring it in. If you've lifted the left, gently lower it. Inhale, bring the chin back through to the chest. Exhale, tilt the head to the right. Right ear hovers over right shoulder. Breathing into the left side of the neck this time. Again, notice any tension here. And if you want to explore more depth in this stretch, you can lift the right hand, being mindful not to actually press weight down. And to explore further, you can extend that left hand out. Relax the jaw. Continuing with long, nourishing breaths in and out. On the next exhale, if you extended the left hand, bring it in. If you lifted the right hand, gently lower. Inhale, sweep the head through, chin to chest. Exhale, gently roll the head up, gently flutter open the eyes. Inhale, stretch the hands out to the side, wrap them behind the back of the chair. So you can either hold on to the sides of the chair or interlock the hands completely behind the chair. So it just depends on the range of motion that you've got and also how big your chair is. So just come into a position that feels good. So from here, we're going to lift up the chest and heart space, hug the shoulder blades together, relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Inhale, take your gaze up towards the ceiling. See if you can grow a little bit taller in that front body. Lift the chest and heart space. Push the bottom back. Exhale, soften and release. Leave the left hand behind the chair. Bring the right hand to the left side of the left leg. Inhale, twist to the left. If you want to explore more depth, using the hand on the leg and the hand behind the chair, to encourage you to twist a little bit deeper, looking over that left shoulder. Feel a stretch in the side body. Breathe into the side body. Allow that oxygen to replenish the muscles. Leave the right hand where it is. Inhale, lift the left hand up to the ceiling. Beautiful stuff. Gently bring the torso round so the torso is facing forwards now. Exhale, release the left hand onto the right leg. We come into this twisted, crossed arm position. Inhale, take your gaze up. Exhale, round on through, pull the navel in, round through the shoulders, round through the back body. Fold over the crossed arms, over the legs. Really need to paint my toenails. And gently release. Wonderful stuff. Inhale, stretch the arms out to the side. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Wiggle the fingers, tickle your plants if you've got them in reaching distance. And gently bring the hands behind. Again, we're holding onto the side of the chair or interlocking the hands together. If you're interlocking, see if you can bring the opposite pinky in and the opposite thumb on top. So it will be the hand that feels a little bit quirky. Again, see if you can lift up through the chest and heart space. Hug the shoulder blades down and together. Inhale, take your gaze up. Push the bottom out, lift a little bit higher. Inhale. Beautiful stuff. Leave the right hand where it is. Gently release the left hand. Left hand comes to the right side of the right leg and we twist to the right side. Just gently taking your gaze that way, or if you're happy to explore more depth, looking over that right shoulder, using the hand on the leg and the hand on the chair to twist you a little bit deeper. On this side of the body, it might feel very different to the left. So for me, this side is always a little bit more restrictive because of my scoliosis. One more breath. On the exhale, leave the left hand where it is. Extend the right hand up to the ceiling. As you do this, bring the torso to face forward again. Exhale, release the right hand down, bringing it to the outside of the left leg. Inhale, take the gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, round on through, pull the navel in, arch through the spine, round the shoulders forward. Feel the stretch here over the back body as if the spine is trying to break free. There's so many little sensations we can tune into, and they really do make the biggest of differences, I feel, from a mindfulness perspective. There's always so much beauty and curiosity to take from these small sensations. Exhale, gently release. You're going to inch yourself to the edge of the chair, just so we can extend the legs out. And we're going to come into a fold here. So being mindful as you do, we're going to inhale, take the hands up to begin with, hug the navel in, and then we're going to exhale, gently round forward, pulling the navel in, and just fold over the legs. So you might bring the hands up to the thighs, they might come to the knees, they might come to the shins, they might come all the way down to the ankles, or perhaps all the way down to the feet. So just finding that space that feels good for you. There's no wrong or right here. And then once you get there, see if you can find a sense of softness. So places where you can soften, muscles that you can relax. Allow the head to hang, chin to chest, just gently rolling over your legs here. The breath might feel a little bit short to begin with, but the longer we stay here, the more the breath will lengthen out. If your belly is in the way and it's feeling super restrictive, you can always widen the legs and then bend from there, so you've got space for the belly to relax into. Always lots of options, and that's the beauty in getting curious and exploring what feels right for you. Let's take one more breath. Exhale, rolling up nice and slow. Imagine each part of the vertebrae slowly stacking one on top of the other until you come all the way up. Oh, lovely, into your seated position. Okay, we're going to take the legs nice and wide so you can heel toe them away from each other. I've got my mat down today, my chair's sliding all over the place. So feet nice and wide, heels in, toes out. Bit of a goddess pose here. Just notice first of all how that feels in the sit bones, in the hip joint, in the pelvic area. See if you can sit up straight, hugging that navel in, chest and heart space lifted. We're going to come into a nice side body stretch here. We're going to inhale, allow the left hand to swim down the left leg as we take the right hand up to the ceiling. Notice where you can feel the stretch, perhaps in the right hip, in the right side body, perhaps into the arms. Try and keep that right foot grounded so we're not lifting up and we're not pressing all the weight into the left side. Although we're stretching this way, we're keeping zipped up in the center body here. Perhaps take that right hand up overhead. Oof, see how that feels. Breathe into the stretch. Nice hugged in core, engaging the core as we cartwheel up. Gently bring the right hand down. And just take a moment. That felt really good for me. I don't know about you. Sometimes I always say, like, I feel like I want to be put onto a machine and just stretched out, and that really did the job for me then. So when we're ready, we're going to go on to the right side. Inhale, right hand sweeping down and left hand going up. Again, be mindful, this side might feel very different. Right hand reaching down as far as feels comfortable. You can hover, come to the floor, hold onto the leg. Left hand reaching up. Again, keep zipped up in the center body. We're not dumping all of our weight onto the right side. Core is engaged, grounded through the left leg, grounded through the right leg. Left hand lifting up towards the ceiling. Breathing in. Exhale, release. Relax the jaw. And again, option to take that left hand up and over, only if you want to. Explore how that feels on this side. Core engaged as we slowly cartwheel back up. Again, take a moment. Beautiful. Heel toe the feet back in to the center. Bring yourself to the edge again. We're going to come into a pigeon stretch. Oh, apologies. My mic has flicked in. Hopefully there wasn't too much interference then. We're going to bring ourselves into a pigeon stretch. So ground through the left foot to begin with. Gently hug the right leg up and in, and see if you can guide that right foot onto the left thigh. This right knee might stay lifted, or you might be able to lower it down. So just find a position that works. If, of course, this is, you're like, so that's not happening today, that's fine. Take a variation. You can bring the foot to the shin, to the ankle, or you can keep it on the ground, but just take a gentle bend out. So the left leg will stay grounded through to the sole of the left foot, but you're going to come on the outside edge of the right foot and just open up through that right hip. So allowing the right knee to bend out as if it was going to splay out. Finding your variation of pigeon. In yoga's choice, you can stay sat up, or you can take a gentle hinge at the hips and fold forward. Give your toes a rub, give your knee a rub. Again, notice where you can feel that stretch. Might be super subtle, might be really big, might be screaming at you. You can always take a load off. You don't need to go so deep into these holds. Remember, this is your experience. You're only ever traveling to a place that feels good for you. I really do need to paint my nails. Beautiful stuff. Exhale, slowly release. Rolling up if you're folded. Gently guide that foot off the left leg. Bring it down. So we're coming into grounding into the right foot. Again, as I always say, be curious as we come onto the other side. Don't assume that you're going to be in the same hold that you were. All very much depends on this side of the body. So we're hugging that left leg up and in to begin with. Right hold, right hand takes hold of the left foot. See if you can guide it on top of the right thigh. Again, the knee might be up here. You might be able to bring it down. Find what feels good for you. If it's not working on this side, bring the foot to the shin or to the ankle, or keep a nice 90-degree bend in the right leg and come onto the outside of the left foot, just opening up into the left side of the hip, into the inside of the groin. And if we're up here, find your variation. So for me, super tight on this side compared to my right. So my left leg is, feeling all the sensations of stretching here up into the knee as well. So just being super mindful. I'm not going to fold as deeply as I did with the right side, honoring what's going on in my body as always. Breathe into the stretch. Send oxygen to that dense fascia, that dense connective tissue, into those tight muscles. Relax the jaw. One more breath together. Exhale, gently roll on up. Gently release the left foot. Beautiful stuff. Final stretch here. Heel toe the feet away again. Hold on to your chair if it's sliding all over the place like mine is. And we're going to come into a nice little stretch to finish. Inhale, take the hands all the way up. Left hand takes hold of right wrist, sorry. Pull the right arm up and over. Keep grounded through both sit bones. Sitting tall, chest and heart space lifted. Exhale, release. Bring the hands all the way down. Give the fingers a wiggle. And we'll go again. Inhale, draw the hands all the way up. Right hand takes hold of left wrist, pull the left hand up and over. Again, staying grounded through both sit bones. Breathe into the stretch. Exhale, gently release. Wonderful stuff. Heel toe the feet back in. Thank you so much for joining me on the chair today, my Y4P warriors. Bring yourself back into a comfortable seat. We'll take a moment to just reconnect and reflect on how we're feeling now. Close the eyes. Rounding through the feet, feeling the sit bones connected to your chair. Slight, soft tuck of the tailbone, lifting up through the chest and heart space. Notice how you feel. Has that pain reduced? Are you sitting here and you're like, it's a miracle, where's my pain gone? Don't go looking for it, just enjoy this moment. These small moments of respite are to be treasured always, so just enjoy it. If there's any areas that perhaps you're a bit more aware of, then imagine sending the breath to that space. And let's see if we're holding on anywhere. Relax the toes. Relax the muscles in the legs. Soften the sit bones. Glutes. Soften the belly. Relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Hug the shoulder blades in. Relax the jaw, part the teeth, bring the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Stay here for as long as you're comfortable, for as long as your time allows. I hope you move into your day with a reduction in your pain and feeling more mobile. I'll see you again soon. Namaste.